Today we're going to take a look at how to install Wyze's Floodlight with built-in Wyze Cam to replace an existing outside light. The combo boasts an impressive 270-degree motion-activated floodlight, 1080p full HD and color night vision, an astoundingly bright 2600 lumen set of LEDs, IP65 rating for weather resistance, an extra USB power port for a second camera, two-way audio, 24/7 recording if you install an SD card, and with a Cam Plus subscription, full-length motion recording and person detection. It's also able to be used with Wyze's home security suite as well. To start off, we need to remove the old outside light, which the method for doing so will entirely depend on the type of light that you have. In my case, it's just two screws holding it on the sides. Usually you'll have a screw at the top or bottom, or one in the middle going through to a support bar. My go-to for most things are these simple 6-in-1 screwdrivers from Harbor Freight. They used to give them out for free, but they stopped doing those coupons sadly. I actually need to go buy more of them as I always seem to lose or misplace them. Once you have the screws removed holding your old light on, you should be able to pull it down and let it hang there. The wires that are there should not be hot, so there should not be a concern there. Most outside lights like this one are controlled by a switch inside, so make sure that's off before you begin working, but most people keep theirs off anyway. Once it's removed, you should see likely some sort of mounting hardware. In my case, it's the support bar going horizontally, and then the support ring. We want to go ahead and remove both of those, so we're at just the bare box with the wires for the light, which are normally connected via wire nuts. When it comes to disconnecting the wires, you'll want to test to make sure that there's no power going through them before disconnecting the wire nuts. As I mentioned earlier, there's normally a switch that controls these lights, and I was able to turn mine on to verify that this light is in fact wired correctly, with the line or power wire being the black wire. Depending on the light you had before, you'll have either 2 or 3 wire nuts, one for black for power, one for white for neutral, and either one for green or bare copper for ground, or it'll be connected to a screw, which is actually how the Wyze light has it. Go ahead and unscrew the wire nuts and spread the wires apart to keep them from touching. While they're not hot and it won't hurt anything if they do touch, best practice is to keep them separated. I always like to cap my hot wire anytime I'm not working on it, just for extra safety. Next up, grab the installation kit that came with the floodlight. It also has a neat little sticker to put on your switch to tell people not to turn it off, which is also nice. It has a small Ziploc bag with the necessary hardware. Mine was actually fully sealed, so I had to rip it open, but oh well. Once it's open, you'll find the mounting bracket, some screws, and a mounting hook, which is always a nice added touch. To attach the mounting bracket, you'll want to use the screws from bag A, which there are 3 different sizes for, depending on your box. For me, I had to use the longest and thickest screws in the bags. Line up the mounting bracket with 2 of the holes in your receptacle box, and then simply screw them in. Assuming your box isn't 35 years old like mine is and mostly stripped out, you should be able to screw them into a very solid and tight fit. I really should have replaced this whole box while I was here, but it was tight enough that I just let it be. That was more work than I had planned for when I started this little project. Next, grab the bag with a B on it. This is the ground screw. Go ahead and loop the ground wire around the screws and attach it to the mounting hole on the bracket. Sorry about my hand being in the way for half of this shot here. You'll want to make sure the loop has pressure on it from the whole screw when you tighten it down. Next up is the mounting hook. Just loop the hook around the mounting bracket and one of the ears of the light, making sure that the "this side is up" sticker is, well, up. At this point, grab the 2 new wire nuts that came with the light and tighten them onto their respective wires. Wire nuts are technically single-use items, so you should not use the old ones that you had taken off. After screwing and tightening down the wire nuts, make sure to do a tug test on the wires to make sure they are fully secured. Just grab each cable and give them a gentle tug and make sure that they do not move. If they do move, take the wire nuts off and tighten it again, making sure it grabs both wires. Once this is done, tuck the wires inside of your mounting box and remove the sticker on the light. Grab bag C, which is the light mounting screw. This one goes in the center and attaches to the mounting bracket. It's a bit of a tight fit, and you may have to push it in or screw it in with the screwdriver to get it to go all the way through the light. Once it's all the way through, push the light against the mounting bracket and tighten the screw down. Attach the white screw cap over the hole, and the light and camera are fully installed. Go ahead and flip your switch on and the lights should come on, and the camera should begin powering on. To set up the camera, just follow the instructions inside of the Wyze app itself, and it should easily add to your wireless network in a few seconds. On the inside, assuming your light is switched as most are, go ahead and add your sticker either to the switch itself or just below it, or above it, whichever you prefer. Now, how well does the camera actually work? Well, pretty awesome in my book. This is a recording that was obviously done at 7:40 p.m. at night with the night color mode active. You can see just how incredibly bright the lights are and how clear the recording is with that much light. But we also swap over to the night view mode, which offers an even more impressive view for lower light areas. This video is not sponsored by Wyze, as much as I wish it was, since I've given them quite a bit of my money over the years. As you can see, I have quite a few of their cameras watching over my home at all times, and have even more that are not in this folder. That's all for this video though. I hope you all enjoyed it, and if you did, make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell to stay up to date with all new content as it comes out. Thanks so much for watching, take care.